Why do we give our power away? I couldn't but stop and wonder what on earth is going on. A youngster about 4 or 5 years old was so upset about something he was actually throwing tantrums, huffing and puffing. Being a bystander and watching all of this unfold, I told him, it's okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. To which he said, no, it has to be perfect. I don't think I made the situation any easier. Hi, it's Danira here, and I would like to share with you a little on the things that hold us back. It wasn't so much how he said it, but the look in his eyes. For me, I saw feelings of frustration, anger, and humiliation all in one, beaming from his eyes. I understood from what he said that if it's not perfect, then it's not good enough. It got me thinking, how many times have we allowed ourselves to feel this way? And sometimes over trivial issues. What does being perfect mean? What happens if something is perfect? What happens when something is not perfect? I took to the dictionary, and according to Merriam-Webster, being perfect is being entirely without fault or defect, being accurate, that is satisfying all requirements, corresponding to an ideal standard or abstract concept. Now, I'm sure you would agree with me that there are many situations in life that require zero defect. For example, would you board a plane when the pilot is known for being negligent? No, right? Would you go to a dentist that pulls out the wrong tooth, a healthy tooth? No. If you are painting a picture, would it really matter if you use the wrong color? Well, okay, it depends on the situation, I would think. If it was an art competition and colors mattered, then yes. However, if you are painting for enjoyment, for your leisure, then probably not. Yet I've seen people go on about how terrible a painting is, and when I look at it, I see beauty and perfection. It is probably because in their mind, it's supposed to have looked differently. But I don't know what they were thinking, what it looked like, and for me, it's just beautiful. If we paint every situation with the same brush, we might find ourselves ridiculing ourselves more often than not. However, if we choose the situation carefully, we will find that we free ourselves from the disempowering feelings that could emerge. Sometimes we create beliefs, for example, about being perfect, which can be very disempowering and limiting. And this could start at an early age without us even realizing this. It could be something we used to say to ourselves, or it could be something someone else that we hold in authority would have said to us. And this person might not have even meant it in the way that we heard it, but they would have said it repeatedly to such an extent that we started believing it because of the status of the person. If I look back at this youngster, his belief might have been created a long time before that day. These beliefs live with us through our lives undetected, and it creates havoc in our thought processes. This youngster might not embark on doing a lot of things in his life because of this belief. This belief might evoke the fear of failure or a feeling of it will not be good enough, so why even try? Subconsciously, we start collecting this kind of information from an early age, and we keep adding to it. We gather it from what people tell us about ourselves, or how we see ourselves, or what media tells us. Also, it could be from how we have been disciplined when we were young. Cultural norms, standards. There are many, many areas that could help us to create beliefs. Now, if the belief is empowering, it is great. We want to keep these beliefs. But if the belief is disempowering or limiting, it's maybe in our best interest to eradicate it as soon as possible. It is these beliefs and other factors that stops us from becoming the people we are meant to be. We then find reasons to not do the things we know is good for us and for the greater good of humanity. As we go through life, we unconsciously add more and more of similar information to the belief, which makes it so strong that nothing will shake it. Disempowering beliefs do not serve us. Once a belief is created, it is like a rolling stone gathering moss. It gathers more and more evidence as we go through life, and the belief becomes a conviction, and then nothing shakes it. Disempowering beliefs, without us realizing it, derails us from our tracks. The truth is that beliefs can be shaken. There are simple tools and techniques to shake a limiting and disempowering belief, and in the same light, create new empowering beliefs. How many times have you heard yourself saying, no, I can't do that. Or let's leave that for the smart one. My sibling is the clever one. I can't do that. By listening to others telling us who we are, we miss the point of the life we are meant to live on this earth, to the point that we stop being authentic and true to who we are. Have you ever been to an intersection where the robots don't work and there are 2 points people directing traffic? I kid you not, I was a few times in the situation and it was a total disaster. Yes, there were times when no cars were moving at the busy intersection, and there were times when cars from all 4 points were moving at the same time. Yes, scary, right? Have you ever found yourself in the same situation in your life, where everyone else are the points people in your life intersection? When we listen to our outside world, we lose focus and direction. We believe what others are saying is true, even when we can see the untruths in it. It is human behavior to take whatever evidence we find, no matter how flimsy or how ridiculous it sounds, and we attach it as evidence to this belief that is now growing in magnitude. Have you ever seen energy in motion? Let's see. Let's take a tornado for example. It starts off small and with little force, and as it grows, it pulls more things into its magnetic force field. It gets bigger and more powerful, raging higher and bigger, more momentum, more destruction, sweeping through spaces, ravaging everything in its path, right? Places once serene and magnificently beautiful is left in utter destruction. This is what a belief can do to our lives. It will sweep our beautiful dreams and desires away as it gathers momentum and becomes bigger, as it pulls into its magnetic force field more and more evidence. And the belief could be so untrue, so flimsy, so ridiculous. A belief can ravage our dreams and desires if we allow it to. The question is, will we allow it to? Will we continue allowing that tornado to attract all the limiting and disempowering beliefs to its magnetic force field? Or will we break that energetic connection? I know I did. I've seen beliefs play out fully in my own life. I've seen it in the conversations with my clients that I serve. I've seen how it holds people back. And I've also seen that once broken, we can move forward and we can do the things that we know we need to do. I'm a transformational life coach. I'm trained to identify things like beliefs. It is wise to seek the assistance of a trained person to assist you in breaking these beliefs. Sometimes talking about these things can highlight even more for you to work on. Sometimes it takes a belief a while to break if it is really deep-seated. Once you are with a qualified, trained person, these can be identified and worked on. There are many coaches out there. Find one that resonates with you and see how you want to change up your life. Are you ready to let it go? You must be wondering, what is a belief? A belief is a thought that you focus on consistently and persistently, such that it becomes something that you internalize and hold to be true, even if it's not. Imagine how this youngster will walk through life, being angry at the world because he believes that things must be perfect. I believe there is perfection in imperfection. Why didn't anyone tell us that? I enjoy making creative artifacts and I laugh every time I make something. I can turn scrap wood from old removed built-in cupboards and create shelves and little cabinets to hold makeup, for example. And every piece I make has imperfect sides. I cut the wood with an electric saw and sometimes it doesn't go as straight as I would like it to. So when family members see it, they say, oh, it's a bit crooked, eh? It's a bit uneven. I laugh and I say, it's perfect. I like it just the way it is. And the reason I honestly like it is because I enjoyed making it. I tried my best. I'm not a qualified carpenter. In fact, I just do it for fun. And the artifact that comes out is always a little surprise for me. So find your imperfection and feed it with love and see what happens. Are you ready to release what has been holding you back? Trust the process. Find those beliefs and help yourself by getting rid of them. If you are not sure how to find these limiting beliefs, reach out to a coach. There are many coaches in this discipline. Or else reach out to me and let's see how we can surface those beliefs for you. I thought I'd share this with you. These are times where we have to step out of our shadows and into our light. Time to step on that stage and play our role in this movie called life. Time to think differently, to understand who we really are and what we are really meant to do and be in this lifetime, and to go after it if we wish. I hope that this has assisted you in some way. If the content resonated with you, please like this video and share it with as many people so that we all can become aware of the things that hold us back and how to take action. Let's see how we can influence change in this world by beginning with ourselves. Know that it is only when we take the bold steps to be curious, to know more about ourselves, that we will find the happiness we are looking for. As Lao Tzu says, he who knows others is wise, he who knows himself is enlightened. I say, live it, feel it, only you can. Have a blessed and most beautiful day, and thank you for listening to me. I'm so grateful that you stayed to the end. We all have a mission on this earth. Discover it and create empowering beliefs to assist you on this mission. Thank you.